Hello and welcome back to another video on my channel. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope everyone is doing well. This international break's getting closer and closer. We know Algeria will be playing 2 matches as confirmed, kicking off their AFCON qualifiers against Uganda in Oran before travelling to Dar es Salaam in Tanzania a few days later. Those games taking place on the 4th and 8th of June, if I remember correctly. However, I've alluded to this a couple of times previously. This international break can feature up to 4 matches for different countries. So we can actually play up to 4 games if we wish to. For example, Morocco will be going to America for their friendly before playing their 2 AFCON qualifiers. Tunisia have got a little tournament in Japan for their AFCON qualifiers. We as Algeria, we can play 1 game before the qualifiers, 1 game after the qualifiers, or none at all. And the likelihood at the moment is that we're trying to get a friendly organised after the 2nd qualifier, so after we've played Tanzania. So once we get back from Dar es Salaam in that 2nd AFCON qualifier, the international break will still be running on for a few days. And Algeria have decided that they want to play an international friendly against a team from South America. Similar to when we played Colombia in Lille a few years ago. Of course, we played a couple of friendlies recently behind closed doors because of the COVID situation. We played the Mexicans, we played the Nigerians in Austria and in the Netherlands. And now we could be potentially playing another friendly on European soil. So this is the situation. Algeria want to play a South American country that's going to the World Cup. So that's about 4 or 5 different options. You've got obviously the 2 massive ones, Brazil, Argentina. I'd love to play Brazil. I've seen Algeria play Brazil before. Love to play Argentina as well. Of course, the Messi factor. Seen Algeria play them before as well. I don't think we'll play Brazil or Argentina. I think their schedules are already packed to the rafters. Brazil and Argentina are going to be playing each other in South America. I can't see Belmadi wanting to travel to South America. Argentina also playing Italy at Wembley in London next month as well. So unfortunately, I might have to rule those ones out. The more likelier fixtures, we're looking at the likes of Uruguay, Peru and Ecuador. Those are the sorts of likely games. Now, Ecuador have already got a very, very busy schedule. They're going to be playing, I think, with Tunisia in their tournament in Japan. So I'm also going to rule out Ecuador. Peru is a real possibility. Now, Peru, of course, are not actually at the World Cup yet. They have their playoff situation. I think it's with the UAE and Australia. And, of course, UAE and Algeria, kind of similar Middle Eastern backgrounds in terms of Peru's point of view. But Peru, if they do go to the World Cup, will have to play against Tunisia, I believe, in that group with France and Denmark. I think Peru go in there if they qualify. So, of course, Peru playing Algeria would be a massive test ahead of Peru's game against Tunisia. So I can see Peru against Algeria, or it could be Uruguay. The only problem with Uruguay is I know there's been contact from Uruguay to us, but Uruguay already have 3 confirmed fixtures against the likes of Jamaica and teams from that area of the world. Are Uruguay going to want to play a 4th game? And the date for this fixture, we're looking at around the 14th of June. That's when this game is potentially going to be played. So I'm from here, I'm thinking Algeria to play sort of Peru, Uruguay, a country like that. But a big question, of course, is where? There's 3 options for this. We've ruled out South America, but Muddy doesn't want to take the lads across the Atlantic. Of course, you can play the game in Algeria, but Bleeder's out of the picture. Oran's going to be used because Bulgaria's local team are going to play 3 games in Oran next month in that stadium. So that stadium's going to be very busy. So I'd be very surprised if Algeria played a friendly in Algeria. The 2 main options then are either they play it in Europe again. They could go to France, Belgium, Holland, opening it up to the European fans. Of course, people like me and you can go along to that game. Or they'll play that game in Qatar, where the likes of Peru have to play their playoff. They'll already be in Qatar. So Peru being in Qatar, Algeria travel to Qatar, and Algeria play Peru in Qatar. So my prediction is Algeria, Peru in Qatar. If that game happens, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. And with respect, I think Algeria should beat Peru. And that's just going to make, not in Qatar, where the World Cup is, which is going to make not qualifying even more annoying. So I'm looking forward to this international break. A little bit closer, we're going to be talking about what players I want to be called up and my predictions for the squad. And then, of course, we'll have the match previews, reviews. We'll be covering all of the African teams in the AFCON qualifiers. Of course, always main emphasis on Algeria. And then look ahead to that potential friendly against Peru in Qatar. If it happens, it could be Uruguay. No, there's no point playing Colombia again. I don't know what playing. If we played Colombia again and lost to them, it just shows we've gone backwards. Luis Diaz would run rings around our defence at the moment. So I don't see the point of doing that. But don't be surprised if it ends up being bloody Bolivia, with respect to Bolivia. So, if we play Peru, or a nation similar to Peru, in the middle of June in Qatar, or in Europe, would you think that'd be a good test, a bad test? See where we're at the moment, and, you know, kind of make it feel like playing a game in Qatar against a team from outside Africa. A little bit of World Cup vibes, which we're not going to get, unfortunately. But yeah, like I said, just a bit of news to bring you guys. I'll do a video soon about my predictions for the squad and sort of who I want, who deserves to go, and stuff like that. If you've got any more video suggestions, do let me know in the comments down below. But thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time.